Hello everyone, welcome to Newcastle, Pennsylvania, and today we're going to look at the Towne Mall, which is the former name, now the Cascade Galleria. This mall opened in 1970 and featured many stores, but sadly today only has about 3. Its anchor stores were a Sears and a G.C. Murphy's, which for those of you who are a little younger, I would equate that kind of like a Five Below or a Gabe's type of store. Off to the right there, you can see the Social Security office, which is one of the 3 businesses that are currently in the building. This mall does retain all of the original work that was done in 1970, with the exception of the drywall and everything, obviously. Coming up here, you can see the fountain, or what's left of it. There's the skylight above us. That is all original hardwood. The fountain would often be color changing. I remember it from my youth, and during the holiday seasons they would cover it, and that is where you would sit and get your pictures taken with the Easter Bunny and or Santa Claus and things like that. This building to the right, not this one, the building to the right would have been where the G.C. Murphy's was. I did not go down that hallway because it seemed a little bit dark while I went down as far as the light would carry me. But as you can see, it gets a little dark, and I apologize for that. There was nothing down there anyway, so. So again, that building on the left behind me would have been the G.C. Murphy department store. This building also had an arcade, this mall, I should say. It also had an arcade, Orange Julius, Hallmark store, beauty salon, or some of the businesses that were in this mall that I remember. Tried to get a picture here, some inside to the store, but unfortunately the glare was very difficult to deal with today. But speaking of the anchor stores, Sears and G.C. Murphy, we're in this building till I want to say 94, 95. I'm not sure which one left first. I know one left in 94 and the other one followed suit shortly after, within the year. A lot of that had to do with the Walmart that had opened up a few miles up the road. Sears would eventually try to locate across the street from that Walmart, but sadly, as you know, if you know your retail history, they are either out of business or on their way out of business. To the left there, we just saw the post office. That's the second business that is here. And off to the right, there is a Towne Mall Pizza, which is one of the original tenants in the building. The pizza there is actually pretty good. Actually, it's got to be pretty good if it's the only tenant left from the original opening of the mall. Here is the salon that was located. She had just recently closed her business. I would say within a year or two. She was hanging on, but sadly she had to leave too. Again, another shot of the fountain. And if you look in there, I think it was in the first frame, you could see the lights that were used to change the color. Up ahead where you see the drywall at the end of this hallway, that would have been the Sears entrance. but sadly the Sears and the GC Murphy stores are all sealed off with drywall. Right there in front to the on the left-hand side would have been the entrance for Sears. And there's also an entrance in the back there that we will see. But sadly, this mall is on a decline. I really think the only reason that it's around nowadays is there are a lot of older folks that come in here and use it for walking. There's, like I said, also Towne Mall, or pizza is obviously a decent business, and the post office. You know, really that's the only thing that this mall is used for, sadly. But at one time, it used to be the place to hang out. I personally remember hanging out at this mall towards the end of its lifespan, but it was one of the places to hang out. And here you can see would be another entrance into the Sears department store. This mall is actually so bad that they don't actually play mall music. They just play the radio over the loudspeaker. So I thought that was interesting. Normally you hear the mall music and the elevator music when you're in there, but nope, we just play the radio. And as we come out of the end of this hallway to the right, you will see some stairs, which I believe would have been the I can only imagine if those are, I don't know if those are offices or if those were a way to get to if the Sears there had a second floor. Unfortunately, I do not remember. So I'm not 100% sure what those stairs would have led to. Unfortunately, they are blocked off and you can't access them. I don't think we have to worry about smoking, since at the time I was the only one in the building aside from the employees of the businesses. And this was like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the Social Security office was closed. There was maybe 2 employees at the Towne Mall Pizza and maybe 2 at the post office. So it was pretty dead. But yeah, I'm not sure what that would have led to. Like I said, I don't know if it was 2 offices or if it was to the second floor of the Sears maybe. I really don't know. Unfortunately, I can't remember, and I could not find any information about that. As customary with a lot of these dead malls, abandoned malls, a lot of the stores are used for storage. As we get toward the end of this hallway on the right, or this wing on the right-hand side, you will see some storage spaces and other things. But at this point, I'm going to wrap it up with my commentary. I thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. You can find me on Instagram at Holmesburg33, as well as on Twitter at the same. And stick around towards the end. There's going to be some before and after photos that I think you'll really enjoy. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Take care of yourselves and each other.